I'm walking down the street because I took my car to get the tire fixed. I'm exhausted, but I'm almost to the house. Okay, where did I leave off? I left off with Toonie. Well, we lived in Cleveland from the time I was 13 until the time I want to say 19 or 20. But anyway, Uncle Larry was leaving the military. And so he was stationed in Seattle. Grandma moved out to Seattle, as did Aunt Joyce. So Grandma wanted us to come visit her. So we went out to visit her, and we took the Greyhound. Well, on the Greyhound, Toonie was still a baby, and so I fell asleep while I was sitting there. She was across my lap. And somehow, I don't know what happened, but this lady woke me up to tell me that my baby was on the floor of the bus. Don't know how she got there. And when she did get there, she didn't cry at all. So I didn't know she was on the floor. So I picked her up off the floor, and she was good, but she went on back to sleep. Then we get to the terminal, and I have a blanket and everything, and Lewis is walking at the time. And Tati, of course, wasn't, because she was brand new. Toonie, wasn't. And so I put her on the blanket on the floor while we were using the sink and stuff to wash up and get ready to get back on the bus to finish our trip. But then we noticed every time we looked down, Toonie looked like she had moved a little bit. And we were like, wait a minute. Okay. So then, finally we turn around and look, and there's Lewis dragging Toonie by one side of the thing. Grabbing Toonie by one side of her blanket and was dragging her across the floor. So that's why she appeared to be moving, because she actually was. Lewis was moving her. He was also looking at ladies under the toilet while they were using the bathroom. And the reason we know this is because we kept hearing ladies go, well, hello, how are you doing? And we busted them. Little boys. So yeah, we completed our trip. We went up there, loved Seattle, and decided that we were going to move to Seattle from Cleveland. So then we did. We went back home, and we decided to move. So we moved out to Seattle. But then I started feeling bad for Mom that we took off and left her grandkids. Yeah, we took off with her grandkids. So I felt bad. And I was like, I'm going to go back home. So I leave Renee in Seattle. And I go back to Cleveland. But the whole time I'm there, I'm miserable. I don't want to be there. I know there's no career, there's no life for me there. So I decided to go back. Mom was sad. I couldn't think of her sadness. I had to think of what was best for me and Toonie. So we left and we went back to Seattle. Toonie did get sick a couple times, but the doctor in Cleveland gave us the name of a really good doctor. I should take a shortcut. Gave us the name of a really good doctor, and so she was well taken care of while we were in Seattle. We stayed with Grandma in a garage that Uncle Larry made into a house. All of us, me, Toonie, Renee, and Lewis. We all stayed, and Grandma. We all stayed in the house. We stayed there for a while, and then we got our own place, and eventually got ourselves situated and moved out. But that was a good move for us. Also during that time, and back when I was in high school, not right after I had Toonie. Back then, Jerry curls were in. I'm jumping back a little bit because this is a story that needs to be told. Jerry curls were in, and they were kind of like perms, but not. And so I had got a Jerry curl, but then I decided that I want a perm and didn't want the Jerry curl, so I put a perm on top of my Jerry curl. I sure wish I could jump that fence right now. I put a perm on top of my Jerry curl, and my hair fell out. All of it. This is back when Toonie was really little. And so I wore a wig on my head. Before wigs were even, good Lord, my hair is stuck. Before wigs were even popular as they are today, I'm about to walk through this store to get some AC for just a second. Yeah, so here I was at a young age wearing an old person's wig. And I wore that for a long time until my hair grew back long enough for me to yet again go get a curl and make it look halfway decent. And that's what I did. Oh, my hair eventually did grow back out. But yeah, we stayed with Grandma for a while, and then we got our own place. And then we moved out. And I don't know if it's the heat or whatever, but I'm exhausted. And I'm tired. And I'll hit you guys back up again when I think of some other stuff that I may have forgotten. All right, bye.